This podcast was produced on the land of the Wurundjeri people of the Kulin Nation.
Welcome to Australia.
Aussie.
This is kind of tragic.
Someone who is such a connoisseur of reality television.
The content is hideous.
So sorry about this. Oh my God.
Welcome back to The Cringe is Real, the podcast that cringes along with Australian reality TV and pop culture at large. I'm Sam Cremian, and joining me today in the villa is my good friend Nick Price. Season 2 of FBoy Island Australia is currently airing weekly on Mondays, only on Binge, and I will be recapping it each week with a sexy guest. Nick Price, hello, welcome to The Cringe is Real.
Sam Cremian.
That's me.
I'm a long-term listener, first-time caller.
I know, I'm so excited to have you here.
This is my first podcast, so you're taking my podcast virginity. I'm very excited.
I'm very happy to take it.
I'm sure.
What's got you cringing this week?
Look, so there's two things. One is in this episode, so I'll say...
Okay, we'll wait till we get there.
Say that. The second thing, and I don't want to be a white man talking about women's issues, but...
give it a go.
Yeah, the VMAs, Katy Perry, and don't get me wrong, I love Katy Perry.
You fucking better, because this podcast is very firmly pro Katy.
So I don't want to out myself as a gay man. However, like a Katy Perry mega mix, I love.
That performance was insane.
It was crazy.
She was fucking flying around.
She did like pink in the sky,
like,
running over a dancer.
All these kids are like, Katy's like a lame old lady. Excuse me, what was that then?
It was amazing. Lasers and sky tricks. It was amazing. But then afterwards she was like, I did that on the first day of my period, which...
Yes. Okay, I did see she said that, which I was like, go off.
Yeah. Oh, totally. Like, go off. Support. We love women. We love... So that was... So, yeah, I'm in two minds.
It's your first podcast and you've already been cancelled.
I know. I will be cancelled. It's been really nice. Thank you. Yeah.
So that's the cringe.
I
Is
just
Katy
didn't
Perry saying
think
that.
she necessarily needed to tell us
Yeah.
that. For me, it's almost like I took a shit before doing that. Like I think it's a normal bodily thing. I don't think. That
I
it's
think
anything...
she's trying extra hard to be like relatable and real because of this apparent like
because of everything.
I don't know. Everyone's just like saying she's done, which I don't agree with.
I don't agree with either.
And also, what's with people now? Like, there's all these comparisons between her and like the new girlies.
Yeah.
You know, your Sabrinas, your Charlies,
Yeah.
your Chapels. Hello. They're not the same thing.
No, she's iconic.
She's iconic.
Yeah.
Katy Perry's always been a bit daggy.
Yeah.
And that's why we love her.
Yeah, totally. Yeah.
Stop it. Why is everyone expecting her all of a sudden to be young and cool?
Yes. We love her.
know.
So look, I support her. So maybe I take that back. I don't have anything that made me cringe this week.
I loved at the VMAs Paris Hilton being like, I'm just here with my girls. We've all put out albums this year, yeah. Just me and the girlinas. I'm like, oh, bitch.
What does she put out?
She just put out an album that Sia produced.
Oh,
yeah. And it's like, oh, you haven't heard the Bad Bitch Academy?
No, is it good?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm about to change your life.
After this, we'll listen to it.
After this year, we'll pop it on.
Yeah.
It's very good.
Okay.
But like, you know, it's Paris.
Yeah. No, I loved like her only album is amazing.
Oh,
like,
Stars Are Blind.
Yeah.
That's a fucking banger.
Anyway.
But anyway, I do the friction between the new girlies and the old girlies. Like, let's put it to bed. Let's just love it all.
Yes.
Come on.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, it's been a big week for Aussie TV announcements.
Yes.
Huge. We had the big 10 Paramount drop where they go, oh, this is everything we're doing. And it looks like it's confirmed there are 2 seasons of Survivor next year. The regular one, Brains vs. Brawn 2, and Australia versus the World.
We love that.
Are you excited?
I'm so excited. I love Survivor. Like
yeah.
Very
and
good.
they're feeding the children.
They are, yeah. But is it going to be like Drag Race where they give us too much and then we're sick of it? I don't know.
I don't know. I feel like with Drag Race, it's on like 365.
Yeah.
And sometimes there's multiple going at once.
Yes.
So I'll take
2.
1.5. I think it sounds like the Oz versus the World season is like a micro season.
Yeah, but
perhaps?
it's got the best people on it. So
Yeah.
I know we don't know everybody, but
the ones they've dropped. So it's what? It's King George, who's been on this podcast.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, there you go.
Came on and talked about Eurovision. Friend of the pod, George. We got Kirby, stunning, and Shawnee, hello.
Yes.
Inflation's a bitch.
Yeah. It's going to be good. I'm sure there's going to be more people to be announced.
Yeah.
It's going to be very exciting.
And then Tony, Sari, and Parvati have been announced from US Survivor. Have you watched US Survivor much?
But what's the one that's won like 4 times? What's her name?
Sandra.
Yeah. She's not going to...
She's already been on Australian Survivor
but this
with
is
her daughter.
different.
But yeah, true. Now they can't wheel Sandra out again.
Okay.
But Parvati, are you kidding me?
Yeah, it's going to be iconic. It's good.
It's going to be so good. And then also 10 announced that they're fucking bringing back Big Brother.
Oh.
Big Brother's coming home.
That clip, that like 2
Yes.
minute clip is like my childhood all crammed into like 2 minutes of amazingness.
So good.
Yeah, it's going to be great. Has that been filmed or it's being like...
Surely not. No, because they said it's back to the old format. So there'll be live elements to it.
Should we go on it? Should we try?
Bitch. Yeah. Of course.
Would you do Big Brother?
Of course.
Yes. That's actually no surprise.
It would
to me.
be fun.
Yeah.
I don't think I could do Survivor because I need to eat food all the time.
Yes.
Or I would like actually physically assault the staff.
Yeah.
Like the cameraman would be like...
But Big Brother you would do.
Yeah, because you get fed.
You would just do Big Brother up late, like the sort of the nude version that's just...
But do you think they're going to bring back Uncut?
I hope so. It was literally the best part of the whole show.
It's like,
but
yeah.
have we moved on from that? I don't... Like, I
Maybe.
hope we haven't.
7 tried to do Uncut and it was so lame.
Yeah.
It was like, guys talking about their dicks, but we didn't get to see them.
See, if we were, in the UK where like every second show has like full nudity in it,
Yes.
like we need to be like that. I want that.
Yeah.
But
Dating naked.
Yeah.
One of those ones.
The best.
And then also Drag Race Down Under was also announced. It was like the next day. I was like, okay, calm down, everyone.
Yeah.
But I love they've announced, they're like, it'll be out before the end of the year. I'm like, yes, no shit.
Yes.
It's fucking almost October.
Yeah, with just Michelle Visage.
Yeah.
Which I'm okay
Which,
with.
like, we'll see. I'm on the fence. Could
It'll
be good.
Yeah, but I feel like Rue was present, but I don't know if she was present. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I think
Wasn't
it'll
it
be good.
Abby Chatfield that was the one that started the rumours about Rue being on a green screen?
Oh, was
I
it?
think it was.
Okay.
To bring it full circle back to FBoy.
Yes. Oh yeah, first season where they thought she
Yeah,
was literally not
I'm
there.
pretty sure for some reason I think Abby weighed in on that, and I was like, okay.
Yeah. Hey, I love Abby Chatfield.
Well,
Anything she does.
How can you not?
Yeah.
FBoy Island. How are you feeling about it?
I love it.
It's so good.
It's so good. I mean, look, I think I know this has been discussed a lot. Loved the girlies in season 1. Loved all of them equally.
Yes.
This season.
This season there is one incredible girlina, then there's one that's all right, and then there's one that needs to fuck off.
There's one that I hope doesn't watch the show, won't ever listen to this podcast.
They're not listening.
I hope.
Hey, girls.
Hey, two of you.
Yeah. Yeah, well, so we're rewatching season 1 at the moment, and I'm like, fuck, that's right. It was so much more like scrappy. I don't know.
Yeah, but also it was also unexpected because you're like, what is this show about?
Yeah.
How are they going to make it positive? But they did it. It was...
They pulled it off.
So good.
Yeah, I definitely vibed with the girls more last time, but we are loving Crystal for carrying the weight of the whole show.
Literally the whole show. Yes.
And look, Nicole is
beautiful. Beautiful.
Fucking gorgeous.
Yeah.
Like, she needs to be our new, like, Miranda Kerr, like Jennifer Hawkins. Like, she's kind of like that vibe, right?
She's hot. She's so hot.
Oh, she's so gorgeous.
Am I bi? No, I don't think so.
I don't think so. But look, if we thought we were blue-balled last week, then this week was like some cuck shit. Like,
are they legally allowed to do what they did?
Abby, because I love when Abby trolls the boys, but she's not allowed to troll the audience.
No.
I was like, Abby, what are you doing?
Like, did they know that was always going to happen, or did they decide suddenly, we're actually going to scrap that idea?
I don't know. I reckon maybe they filmed it all, and then they were like, actually, this is dumb. No one will watch the last few episodes. I don't know. I was really looking forward to it. I even had a chat with a friend last week who was like, do you know what we should do? We should like all write down like our bets on who we think is what,
Yeah.
and then like watch the reveal together.
Yeah.
And we're like, we forgot, but I'm glad we did because we didn't even get a fucking reveal.
Yeah. Yeah. Anyway, that's okay. Still a good episode though.
It was still good, but yes, cheeky, very cheeky.
Very.
Yeah. So the episode started at the Elim, where there was no Elim,
Yes.
and there's time for the status reveal. Wah! And we start with Nathan.
yes, which we already knew.
We already know that she's, you know,
And what was it? I'm a fuckboy that fucks boys.
I'm the fuckboy that fucks boys. Which I thought that was cute. Clearly, he didn't come up with that.
Yes,
but,
no.
I'm into it. Would you fuck with Nathan?
No, you know what's funny? So my boyfriend, before it came out that he was a homosexual,
Called it.
he was like, I know him from somewhere. And now I'm like, where the fuck do you know him from?
Shop.
No, I think from the gym. I think
Yeah, that checks out.
because he posted a picture from I think my gym, and Tane's like, that's where I know him. So who knows?
Yeah.
We're yet to find out, but we'll do some investigation.
We're yet to cross paths, but I'm sure it's going to happen.
Yeah.
And I can't wait
Yes.
to see Nathan in the wild.
Yeah.
Probably it'll be. Do you know where it'll be? It'll be in the smoking area at the Peel at like 4 a.m.
Do you think
And I'll be like, Nathan, you can't come here. Yeah, F-boy. And he'll be like, get away from me.
Can you just talk to him about his tips, please? Can you just get him
Oh,
to
I thought
maybe
you-
get a...
I thought you were going to say something else.
No.
His tips.
He's like his hair. His hair. Just whatever. Yeah.
I'm hoping that because like all people that do that, it is a phase.
Yes.
And they do it once and then they never again. So I'm hoping it's that.
So I don't know if you've discussed this before, but like beforehand, I didn't know that he was gay. And then as soon as he came out as gay, he is the gayest person I've ever seen on TV. So I don't know if I just
Really?
didn't see it. Well, no.
He could be gayer.
No,
He's
but-
still incognito in the villa.
Yeah, but now I'm like, how did I miss this?
Do you think
'Cause
the boys know?
I think so, yes. But I just don't think they can be homophobic on national TV, right?
True.
So there's that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, so we get his reveal on the F-boy that F's boys. And then they go straight to Joe. And this is when I was like, something's up. Because I was like, as if they would go straight to Joe. Like they're going to keep that shit till the end. Because he's the one we want to know about the most, right?
Yes.
And then that's when Abby's like, record scratch. You idiots thought we were going to give up the game. No, we're not going to.
Yeah. And then I nearly turned off.
I squealed.
Yeah.
And I did have to pause because I was like, what the fuck?
It's illegal, I think. We need to start writing letters.
Yeah,
But
well, it even came up. It was like, send your complaints to
Yeah.
hashtag. It's like them trying to get us to like promote their show on social
and
media.
Abby on her Instagram put all these stories up going, sorry, we feel really bad.
I know. Speaking of promotion, we are drinking vodka cruises.
We are.
Yeah.
See, no one
Yeah.
brings gifts. I do.
Yeah, you do. You want to get first gift bringer.
Thank you.
Gorgeous.
Yeah.
And very in keeping with this show.
Pineapple, the best flavour.
Easily. So then we cut to the boys' villa and the boys are bantering a bit. I feel like it's getting down to the wire now and we've got two kind of groups of boys emerging. There's the one where the ones that are like actually in contention.
Actually go on dates.
Yeah. And then they've got their rival.
Yes.
And they're throwing each other under the bus a bit at the moment.
Yes.
And then we've got like your Wesses and your Jeromes that have this episode. And fuck, I love this so much. They're literally just like, I give up.
Yeah. I'm just here having a drink. There's no
I'm
chance
here
of
sipping
me.
on vodka cruises
Yeah,
at the boys' resort.
delicious.
Delicious vodka cruises. And it's like, yeah, like what the fuck? Which we see play out later on.
Yeah.
The girls arrive. Crystal's like, I've got some red flags with Frank. There's the cheating scandal, which I totally forgot about, by the way. Did you?
She doesn't even like Frank. So
no, she doesn't. She's not interested in Frank.
Because I kept going, who's Frank again?
Yeah, he was like a big part of the story. Ep 1.
Yeah.
Because he came out of the gates like fucking ready to go.
Oh, and then nude. Did you?
Yeah,
no.
he got his dick out.
Yeah.
On their date, where they like
Yeah.
ran around like a cornfield or
Yeah,
something,
I don't
like
know.
a sunflower field.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Weird.
that feels like 10 years ago.
Yes.
That makes me think he's not pack-in because we all know Crystal is a fucking size queen.
Yes, absolutely.
And she's seen the Loch Ness Monster on Paddy.
Yes.
And she's seen whatever Doug's got going on.
I think she said it was good,
She
right?
said Doug had a nice dick.
Yeah. Yeah.
Which checks out because he's dumb.
Big and dumb.
Yeah.
Yeah. We love that.
Dog.
Yeah.
So we've got people fading into the background. We've got our kind of a few that have given up. But the girls are like, you know, we're here. We're still talking about. They're still trying to pitch it like the girls are assessing their options. I'm like, come on.
It's anyone's game.
Yeah, it's
but
anyone's
not.
game. Maybe, who knows? Maybe Ali will pick Wess.
Yeah. Yeah.
Fuck off.
No.
Yeah. Ali says that at today's mix, she's going to focus on Chad. Which she always says and then ends up talking to Joe at some point anyway.
Yeah.
Because she's obsessed.
Chad, who I just want to give a glass of water to.
What do you mean?
Please drink some more water or something. Or like.
I think it's too late. I think he smoked like between 1 and 7 packets of cigarettes a day for his whole life.
He needs like a Vicks vapor rub or something. Like he needs something. But he's like hot.
You think so?
Like a bit.
Yeah, I mean, look, he's got the chunky thing going on.
Yeah.
But I don't know, not for me.
Okay, that's
He's too like waxed and Magic Mikey.
Yeah, I get that.
I like my boys with a little bit of...
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's thick though and cute.
Oh, look, I'm not kicking any of these boys out of bed. Who am I kidding?
None of them. Actually,
probably not.
That's
mainly for the story.
That's
as if you wouldn't fuck someone from FBoy Island, so you could say that you did.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Okay, so Nicole is concerned that her top boys, who are the most gorgeous boys, Jack and Sean,
hot,
so gorge. She's worried that they're starting to fight with each other, and I'm like, maybe they just need to have a little kiss.
Maybe. Do you reckon that's what's going on? No, I think later on this episode we see
they are actually finally giving up. Tim, however, reckons Sean is an F-boy, and he decides to throw Sean under the bus to Nicole. He's like, look, you didn't hear it from me, but Sean told me that he just fucking like loves to go out, night clubbing on the GC,
like
5 days.
5 days a week.
Like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
But then they didn't have footage of this, so I'm like, he could be making it up.
Yeah, no, but I mean, I think he does.
It checks out.
He does.
He looks like someone that would do that.
Wasn't he like 23? That's what I was doing when I was... Yeah,
exactly.
I was doing that.
They're all 20 and they live on the Gold Coast and they're all tradies. Like of course they're all getting...
No, some of them are brewers.
Oh, sorry, that's right,
yeah.
Jack. But look, they've got disposable income,
yes,
which they're clearly spending on like bags.
Yes, and
on
booze.
Cavalav.
Yeah, and like bad tats.
Oh yeah, there's some bad tats.
So many.
Yeah. Brutal. Nicole's like, look, I'm listening, but also, is this just him, like, playing the game?
Yeah.
So I was like, yeah, she's right to be a bit skeptical. What's your vibe on Tim? Honestly, I'm shocked he's still there.
So am I. Yeah. I think she can't get rid of him because he's like, I have a kid, right?
You think so?
Well, sort of. I don't know how we got to this point.
Well, for some reason, it's like, oh, he was a good kisser, so I have to keep him.
I think they just need numbers on the show to have the number of episodes that they need to have, right?
I don't know. Like a screen time tracker.
Like, I think so. Yeah.
Crystal wants to talk to Jerome, which I'm like, oh, okay. We forgot about him for like the last 3 or 4 episodes, but sure, go and talk to Jerome.
I love Jerome.
Isn't he the
I've got, like,
best?
such a soft spot for him.
So sweet. I feel like the show did Jerome dirty.
Well, and they did him dirty by showing just the photos of him when he was like young and like...
And jacked.
Like so jacked.
Yeah.
So jacked.
I know. But do you know what? I don't hate the version of him.
Oh, I like every
with the
version of
chunk.
him. If he's a listener to the show, my DMs are open.
Yeah, friend of the pod, Jerome. We're very proud of you. You've done good. And look, just keep eating ass.
Yeah,
is all I can say.
Yes,
and don't put sugar in your coffee.
No.
He goes to Crystal. Look, I feel a bit defeated, and she's like, "Oh, why?" Yeah. And then he tells us he's like, "I'm out of the race." Like, look, Patty and Doug and maybe Frank are like in there.
Mate, who's
I'm
Frank?
not in there. And he's like, I'm just irrelevant at this point. I'm like, wow, this is some self-aware shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, which the producers were probably fuming at.
Well, yeah,
because they're like, don't make it look like you're not allowed to give up. You have to act like you're obsessed with these people that you've just met.
Yeah, they would have hated that.
They would have really hated it. I think he's super genuine. Like I was,
Is he
was
though?
into it.
Is he though?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like obviously he's an F-boy, but like still.
Don't give it away. Maybe people
Oh, sorry.
Maybe people just listen to this podcast and don't watch the show.
I'm sure. Crystal's like, I know 1,000% he's a nice guy. Oh, bitch.
Is he though?
And she's sad that he's given up, but she also kind of gets it, which I'm like, Crystal's cool. I feel like if that was anyone else, they'd be like, you're supposed to fight for me. And it's like...
And then I feel like that she gave him like this awkward hug that was just not... It was just, that's okay.
Yeah. Joe is, of course, hating that Ellie and Chad are talking with each other, and we get more like angry... controlling Joe shots.
I love it. And the special effects they've spent on this episode on Joe being angry.
Joe being the sun?
Yes.
Looking down on everyone?
With the teardrop?
That was like
It was
really good.
So I think the money they saved last week from
With shit dates.
all of the dates, and actually the
Were
dates
there,
on
there
this
was
one.
no challenge this week.
No, but there was some more bad dates.
Yeah,
more
they
cheap
were
dates.
very cheap dates.
Very cheap. We'll get to
Cheaper
those.
than me after one pineapple cruiser.
So the money they spent, the money they saved went to, I think, the visual effects of Joe being Joe, basically. It was good.
Which is great. And I love when they like puff his face up and make it, it's like,
And make his head explode.
it's like, oh, I'm going to explode. So good.
Yeah.
We love it.
He may sue the show, but that's okay. It's fine.
So Jack tells Nicole that he thinks Sean is a fuckboy, which I'm like, of course. And the Gorgie boys are fighting.
Yes.
Then Nicole decides she's going to grill Sean about these party boy rumors that have already circulated.
Yeah.
She's like, look, what's the deal? I've heard that you're just like fucking partying every night. And he's like, oh, yeah, look, I mean... I don't really... he fucks this up so bad.
So badly.
He's like, oh, I don't do that anymore. Now it's just like I'm down to 3 nights a week.
Like, I would go on a night out with Sean. Like, I think it'd be a good time.
Sure.
Yeah.
Not sure I could keep up.
Because he's 23.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I'm down.
Yeah.
Drink a lot of vodka cruises.
Yes.
She thinks, look, I've busted him. Because his vibe after this completely changes. And he actually like pops off.
Like wants to fight.
It's so intense. But before that, Ali's like, I'm just going to take Joe for a chat. Which I was like, okay.
Yeah.
Once again, here we go.
Yeah. Let him gaslight you just a bit
That's like, she loves it.
Yeah, she
She
does love
can't
it.
get enough.
Yeah.
And he's very good at it.
She's going to choose him.
I can't wait.
Yeah.
Wes is mad he's being overlooked. We get a flashback of Wes in episode 3 telling Ali that Joe is like intimidating everyone to stay away from her.
So,
And I was like, hello?
who can you remind me, is Wes the one that said he's got a big North African dick?
Yeah.
Right. Okay. Yeah.
Which again, we're going to need some sort of receipts.
Do you? Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, bring it out because then you'll probably be stuck around. Like, yeah.
Maybe if you got it out. Ep 3.
Yeah. That's like the line that I never thought I would hear on Australian TV, but we've done it.
Oh, we've done it.
Yeah.
I'm so proud of us.
So
Mind
good.
you, I don't think Ali is the right audience for that. Because judging by her track record of who she puts in the bottom every week, wow, girl.
Yeah.
Wow.
Wow. Yeah. She's cancelled.
Joe knows what to do. He always knows what to say. He's like, yeah, babe, I can really see us working on the outside world.
Like, absolutely not.
The way he speaks, it's like soft baby voice,
Yeah.
but it's like man baby voice.
If he's not a fuckboy,
I will never watch this show ever again.
no.
I will feel gaslit even further than I did this week by
But
Abby.
it's like she literally can't see it, I think.
I think she, like, the body's saying let's go, but my heart is saying no, kind of thing.
Yeah. Yeah.
To quote a diva. Yeah, or like, she's dickmatized. Or she's like thickmatized.
Yes. Yeah.
'Cause he's a huge, man.
I've been stigmatized before.
Have you?
I get it. Yeah, I understand.
Doug and Crystal are getting flirty with Caleb watching and disapproving, which I thought was funny. How do you feel about Caleb? I keep forgetting he's there.
Wait, hang on. Let me just bring up a picture of Caleb.
Caleb
so that
Caleb was from last season.
Oh, that's right. And he was like staring at him from the bar.
Yeah.
Oh, look. I think he played a role. I think he's done his part. Now he's just kind of in the background,
think maybe,
right?
yeah.
Like,
I think Crystal just wants to tap it and get out.
yes, because they didn't actually write. They just had a bit of a kiss, right? And then
Yeah. Which is, not very like Crystal. Normally she's...
down to fuck. Yeah.
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 Which is why we love
Which
her.
we love. Yeah, we love that.
And then, okay, now we get Sean's tantrum.
Yes.
So he's pissed. He's like...
So my favourite line was, if you've like fight with me, I'll fold you like a camping chair.
Yeah, what was that?
I don't know, but
You want to be folded like a camping chair by Sean,
well,
don't you?
I'm in a relationship, but yes, in other circumstances, that sounds
Sean
amazing.
can't be like a hall pass situation.
Oh, maybe we'll talk about it.
I think you can get a better one than Sean.
Yeah,
Sorry,
probably.
Sean.
Yeah, like my boyfriend loves Sean as well. My boyfriend actually loves everyone on the show, which is
Of course.
Yeah, that's okay.
Because he's got taste.
Yeah.
Yeah. Look, he's pissed at the boys. He vents to Nicole though about it, which I'm like, not the right person to do that.
No,
to.
because she's literally gonna boot you out. Like
Totally. She's like not enjoying it. And then he's like, oh, look, he grabs the boys for a chat. He gets Nathan, Tim, and Jack, which I was like, okay.
Yeah.
So he's just decided those are the culprits. And he's like, why are you boys talking about me?
It's just, again, it's very 23, right?
Yeah. And they're like, bro, chill.
Yeah.
I love Nathan's face during this. He's kind of like, what is going on? Oh, God. Jack's like, look, I haven't done anything on purpose, but if Nicole asks me about you, I'm going to answer. I'm like, okay, Jack.
Right.
I actually would have had more like cred for Jack if he just kind of came out being like, dude, it's game on, Moles.
Yeah.
Like, of course I'm going to throw you under the bus.
Seeing their fight, the one thing that honestly was in my head is, should I get a perm? Because there is some great curly...
That's a perm, right? It's like Megarang.
No,
like,
I think it's real.
Really?
Right?
It's very Justin Timberlake.
But I'm so interested in getting a perm from watching this show, I think all of my hair would
Give it a
fall
go.
out. But
Yeah.
there's some good curls on this show. I know I shouldn't be taking that
Who
from that
else
fight.
has Chad got a perm?
Chad's got a perm. Yeah, Jack's hair is amazing. Who else had a perm?
Who else has good hair?
I don't know. Well, Paddy looks like he's wearing someone else's hair. Look,
He probably is.
Yes. So only sometimes Paddy sometimes looks smoking hot, and you disagree.
I'm like, in which scene?
No, okay. Sorry.
Sorry.
Paddy sometimes looks kind of hot,
Yeah.
sort of. Okay.
I would need
How many
a
vodka
pillow
cruises?
on the face.
And 12 vodka cruises.
yeah.
Okay. And sometimes Paddy looks disgusting. That's what I'm trying to say. He's
Okay.
like, sometimes
Yeah.
he's great. Sometimes he's
Oh,
less
and you
great.
were like trying to bring like positive energy to this podcast, and I just
I know, you're like,
immediately rejected
he's
it.
disgusting. You're disgusting.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. That's okay. But Perm, Chad, and Jack, like, I may, if you ever invite me back on the pod, I may have a perm.
I can't wait.
Yeah.
We'll put it up like a pic on the gram
True.
for
Before and after.
for everyone.
Just
to judge.
meagering. Yeah.
Sean sulks off. He's like, I'll be pissed if anything else gets back to me. I'll be pissed. I was like, well, spoiler alert. That's very likely because
Yeah.
you're on a reality show. So yeah. And then he runs off, and doesn't he? This isn't the end. He keeps going, doesn't he?
Yeah.
There's like more little under his breath things,
Yeah,
and
but-
Jack's like, "Fucking hell, mate."
But that's the producers going, maybe you should go over there again. Maybe do you have anything else
Here,
to
have
say?
another
It's like, yeah, I
cruiser.
do. Yeah. Literally. But it's great TV.
So good. Then, of course, gay mole F-boy Nathan spills the tea to Nicole right away. Is he doing a good job?
No, like none of the tea is either not already been discussed or isn't clearly obvious because she's in the fucking room.
I want him to get dick dates. Imagine if he's like, hey, Nicole, last night I crept into Sean's room. Actually, she already knows. She's already she's seen both of their Ds, hasn't she?
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah, in the same night, which I was like, good girl.
Good. Sorry, I thought you were going to slut shame them. I'm like,
No, absolutely
no,
not.
yeah, the best.
That was the only episode where I liked her. She fucked two guys in the one episode.
Are they fucking or not? Because
Well, there was the shower scene that we just like heard. But anyway, I think Nathan should be harvesting stats.
yes, yeah,
Yeah.
And is that another reason why you'll never like Ali? Because she's just never gonna like.
Oh, I add it to the list, sure.
She's just very unlikable. Anyway,
I know, and it's unfortunate. And rewatching season 1 at the moment, I'm like, oh, if you had seen this and then still decided to date Vernon, that is on you.
Yes.
Sorry.
Oh, was it after?
I mean, I'm assuming.
Oh shit. Yeah, that's not good.
No.
Yeah.
If you watch that and you were like, he's like a decent person, I don't know.
Yeah.
I mean, he's very good at eating puss, so
yeah,
there's that.
Didn't she say he's got a little dick? Is that what he said?
Well,
On-
I mean,
on episode
I
one?
have found receipts on Vernon's dick.
What do you mean?
Do you want me to get it up? Hang on.
Yes.
He had an
Absolutely.
OnlyFans.
Did he?
Yeah, for a little while.
Huh.
And then took it down.
Oh.
But there is one. Hang on. Is that it here? Yeah, here. Do you want to come over here? Just look at this. Oh, no. Oh, yeah. That's...
Oh, that's
It's not that bad.
that's actually.
It's like a nice. So we'll just describe the Vernon dick pic. It's got like a reasonable length,
That's a great length.
a nice foreskin,
Yeah, and a
Yeah,
good
good girth. I would not say no to that.
Can you send that to me?
Yeah, I'll airdrop it to you later, doll.
Thanks.
Oh, getting a bit flustered. Where were we? Yeah, so Nathan's shit at harvesting tea.
The worst.
Sean immediately is like weak to Jack, which I'm like, okay. And I just want them to kiss and make up.
Yeah. Yes. They're not going to kiss, but nah.
And then he calls Jack vanilla.
Yeah. So is that like the worst sort of
Apparently.
insult that you can
Apparently.
give people?
I mean, objectively, Jack is quite vanilla.
Yeah.
Like, look at him.
Yeah. With his beautiful curls. Yeah.
Those beautiful girls. But he's like, vanilla. Whoa, that little kid needs to go back to school, teach him a little lesson.
How old's Jack?
Probably 20-something. I don't know.
He's like 5 years older than him. Yeah.
I loved vanilla. That was great. Like he could like trying to think of the worst thing he called something. He's like, you're vanilla.
I wonder if anyone's ever described me as vanilla.
I mean,
Got to think.
potentially. I don't know.
Wow.
If they
Okay.
did,
I
then
think it's okay.
I wouldn't be mad if someone called me vanilla.
Yeah.
I mean, I probably would be, but
I don't know if anyone's ever called you vanilla, but who knows? I'm going to start calling you vanilla. Vanilla
what
bean.
flavour would I be?
Pineapple. Yes.
This is not a sponsored post.
It's actually delicious. It really
It's
is.
so good. This is, I think, the first time I've had one of these outside of the confines of
It's actually the
Smith
full sugar
Street.
one, so I'm sorry. We're going to be...
Full Shugs.
Yeah.
Great.
I couldn't find
I
the
feel
other
like that's coming back. I feel like anti-sugar has
one.
died
It's
down
like
a bit.
Yeah.
And we're back to
Great.
full fat cruises.
I support it.
Then we get a little Limbro skit.
Yeah.
How do you feel about these? They're quite
Like,
controversial.
It's entertaining enough, right? This was a good one because it was short and it was like...
Yeah, yeah.
I love that they found the protein powder.
The protein powder was actually quite funny.
Like-
and I liked the David Attenborough narration.
Yes. Was that Abby? Because if it
Oh,
was,
yeah.
she did a great
She sounded
job.
like someone else.
Yes. She did. Like, that accent
Yeah.
was terrific.
So
but
it's like the boys in the world, blah, 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 and then they find the protein powder. And then I thought that was dumb, but then they started throwing it on each other, and I was like, oh no, this is camp.
and like just getting the raw powder and just pouring it into their own mouth.
So good.
And like Lewis was like celebrating the
Oh
protein
my God,
powder.
Lewis.
And I'm like, you've never had a protein shake in your whole life, which is so fine.
Yeah.
But
Also, Fringe Festival program's out. I don't see Lewis's show talking about FBoy Island.
what?
Maybe
Oh,
maybe he's waiting for comedy.
yeah, he's got the
Yeah.
big. What's the big place at the comedy festival? The town hall. He's got the town
He's
hall.
got the main room at the
Yes.
town hall.
Yes.
Yeah, 2,000 seater.
I can't wait.
Yeah, I've already pre-purchased my ticket.
And then there was Joey. Did you see Joey sucking on the mannequin's like tits in that like last scene? No. It was rewatch.
Joey, are you still seeing Joey's ads around town?
No.
The glasses ads?
No.
They're still up.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good on him.
I have a real soft spot for Joey.
Do you?
Yeah, I think he did so well on this show. Like to come on to like have your big moment saying that you're a virgin. And then having it just backfire so bad. Like, that's great. That is great. That's why I love this show.
Yes. And the fact that he can't kiss, right?
Oh, so good.
So good. Yeah.
Yeah. Dates. I love this. They do the old someone going, oh. It's Crystal. And she's
so wet.
I'm so wet. And then, of course, they cut to sausage making.
Making sausages.
This was so good. This was the best date I think I've seen across any television show. Sausage making. How fucking... That is so funny.
It's interesting. Yeah. Who thought of this?
I don't know, but promote that gay intern immediately.
Yes. Make him director
Binge.
of the whole show.
Yeah.
Yeah, this was the cringiest moment that of the week for me.
Easy. And with Doug, perfect person to take sausage making.
Oh, Doug.
Doug is really starting to attach himself to my heart.
Sweet Doug. I'm not convinced he can fully dress himself, but we love Doug.
He's really good.
Yes, we love Doug.
I love this bit. He's like, oh, Doug and Crystal sausaging. Kissing. First comes marriage and then comes a dog. I was like, what the fuck is going on?
Oh,
And they left like an awkward amount of that in. They did not help him by like cutting it or anything.
Oh, he's so sweet and beautiful. And they talked about, you know what their love language is?
Oh, that's right. Gift giving.
Well, yeah. Well, she's like, is yours
gift giving? Hang on. So he gave her a necklace or a bracelet at one point?
Yeah, he made it, yes. And then...
and that's
it. Then he just kept a little...
Yeah.
And then she's like, it's making me uncomfortable.
She uses the word suffocated. She's like, I'm feeling really suffocated. Which is like, she's a fucking boss. I need to channel more Crystal in my everyday life. Like when people like at work come up to me and they're like, hey, could you just like do this thing? I go, look, I'm actually feeling really suffocated by the one email that you've sent me requesting that 2 weeks ago.
I'm going to use that. Sam, have I ever made you feel suffocated?
Right now.
Would you tell me? Okay.
When you bought those vodka cruises over, I was like, wow.
It's because my love
what
language
a suck.
is gift giving. That's why.
Oh, I love that.
What's your love language?
Quality time. Is that one?
Yeah, that is one.
Yeah. And like doing fun shit.
Okay, I thought yours would be like rimming or something.
And physical touch. Like I like
Yeah.
cuddles and shit.
Yeah, cute.
Yeah.
Nice.
What are yours besides gift giving?
Yeah, I think I'm gift giving and maybe like acts of service, right? That's one, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I would say
That's one way to word it. So they actually sip vodka cruisers in this scene because they pair beautifully with a sausage, as we all know.
This is not a sponsored podcast.
This is absolutely not sponsored.
But it should be.
I have not received a single penny
You might after
from
this.
who the fuck owns which huge conglomerate owns vodka cruisers.
Maybe it's a small family-owned business.
It's like Asahi.
No, I think
Who is it?
a small family-owned.
Is it really a small family-owned
No,
business?
absolutely not. No, it's not. Are we going to talk about the kiss?
Yeah. So they go full Lady and the Tramp with the sausage and then make out. Do you think there would still be quite a lot of like sausagey bits present?
And the fact that he was like, I loved that. I feel like even she was like, did you?
He was like, I really loved it. Like, I loved that a lot.
But they were literally almost just like spitting this whole sausage back and forward between their open mouths. It was
a lot.
It was the most disturbing thing I've ever seen on television, I think, ever.
Well, because I was confronted just at the part where the sausage was being made. No pun intended. Like, and then, yeah, wow.
It was...
So good.
Hey, we're talking about it. It's working. It was something.
I love Crystal always gets the fun stuff as well. Like she got the like waxing Jerome thing.
Yes.
I don't know. I feel like they are pigeonholing her as like the one that's like down to do silly things.
Yeah.
Which is perfect.
I feel like she'd also be the one that would push back, and when presented with a date, she'd be like, "No, this is shit."
She's like, "I'm feeling suffocated by these shit ideas."
Is there something better? What's that gay intern think? What can we do?
Yeah, she'd be like, "The gay intern over there, it's Nathan.
Give him $500 and he'll sort a better date out."
Oh my god! Imagine Nathan is also like working like behind the scenes as well. They've got him just running around, getting coffee.
He's the visual merchandiser or something like that.
Yeah. He's also in marketing. Yeah. Cut to the boys' villa. Jerome and some of the boys are saying that Doug and Crystal don't have a real connection, and I'm like, ooh,
Well,
shots fired. But also like, probably true.
absolutely true.
Yeah.
Yes.
Back to the date, and the sausage kiss happens. Then Doug says, which this was wild. Doug's like, "I'm in love."
Yes.
Not to her though. He like says it to us in confessional.
Yes,
but
but-
still,
yeah.
that's that. He's dropping albums.
And he also said, "I would move up to the Gold Coast for you."
Which like, wow.
And is this after she
You
said,
could not
"I'm feeling
pay me to move to the fucking Gold Coast.
I'm feeling suffocated," and he's like, "I'm going to move to the Gold Coast for you. I want to meet your best friend."
Yeah, that is legit suffocation.
Yeah.
Then we get Chad and Ali's date, which is not as cute. I mean, so it's like they've set up this acrobatic thing. So my first thought is, oh, great, they're going to get and lessons.
Someone's going to teach them
Someone's
something.
going to rock up. Some fire twirling, like Byron Bay
Hot acrobat.
is going to
Yeah.
appear and show them how to do things.
Yes.
No. They're literally just left to figure it out,
Yes.
which does not feel safe.
I think the budget was they could build the thing. Maybe they just couldn't have someone to actually
Yeah.
teach them something.
I guess it was like on the soft sand, but still you could like snap in. Oh, who am I kidding? It was like 20 centimeters off the ground.
It was bad. And Chad needed a glass of water again. I don't know if it was because they were on the beach and it was, I love
He's such a chode of a man.
Yeah. Look, I'm not going to say.
Oh, look, I'm into that vibe.
Yeah. I'm not going to say anyone's hot anymore because you're just like, no, Nick, he's disgusting. That's okay.
Chad, I can excuse, but Patty, that's where I really see you in a different way now.
Don't.
Really questioning everything.
That's no good.
Yeah.
What did you think of Ali's like Lorna Jane sort of like,
Yeah.
like peach kind of get up?
Yeah.
I think everything she wears I hate.
She
But-
is legitimately vanilla. Forget about Jack.
Yes.
Ali is the true vanilla of the
Yes.
season.
Which is okay
yeah, there's nothing wrong with that.
if she's listening.
They play around on the swing, and then they joke about him cracking a boner on the swing, and we get a boy-yo-yoing.
Yes.
There's someone with their hand above that boy-yo-yoing sound effect, like at all times.
Just ready. Yeah.
Yeah. And then he's like, "Yeah, babe, you're like a rose made out of fucking diamonds, babe."
And she's like, what?
She's like, "Excuse me."
Even when he explained it, it didn't
No,
make sense
that
to
was
me.
bad.
It was...
Like, it's bad enough anyway, but then with that voice, you're like an ashtray made out of diamonds.
Yeah, not good.
Vom. They pash as well. And did you notice he had like quite a pimply back? It's probably from all the roids.
I didn't
He
notice
had like
that.
he had the balcony going on.
I did notice, and like all the really bad like tattoos, but we love clever, fun tattoos, but there were some particularly bad ones on him.
He's got like a lot of like script writing or something.
Yeah,
I can't quite make them out.
it's not good.
Yeah.
That's okay.
He's got a nice booty though.
Yeah,
Yeah. Cute little booty.
He's thick.
He's thick. Of course, though, even in this moment, even when she's right in front of her little thick man, she's still thinking about fucking Joe.
And is that when he appears?
This is when he appears as the son, crying and staring at them.
And then that single tear that
one
falls
tear.
into the ocean.
It's beautiful.
It is actually
beautiful.
Yes.
And then they have a little frolic in the ocean, which is cute because I would have been bored of that swing set.
They can
day.
only sit on it for a certain amount of
And
time.
then she would have gone back to the girls' villa and found out that Crystal's been making sausages all day and been like, what?
Yeah.
Unfair.
Yeah.
But, that's what you get when you're vanilla.
Yeah.
Chad is like, I need to get rid of Joe. Like, he needs to take him out. Nicole says she needs to take Sean on a date because of all of these rumors circulating about him being a 365 party girl.
Yes.
And, she needs to get to the bottom of it, which I'm like, okay, waste of a date, but sure.
So she's like, it's not a date, it's an interrogation.
Which I feel like she's done this before. She did it to Nathan.
Yes.
Anyway, this date involves him becoming her slave.
Yeah.
Which I was like, okay.
What was he wearing? Like suspenders?
Suspenders, but on little undies.
Yeah.
Which we unfortunately didn't get enough of like a look at from the front.
Yeah.
Yeah, this date was very cheap. I felt for Nicole.
Yeah, she literally got a foot rub, and I think, is that it?
Yeah.
And he also handled himself so badly here.
Yeah. Because she goes, look, I don't like aggressive guys that like are looking for fights. And he's like, what? What are you fucking talking about? I would never do that. Take it back, you fucking bitch.
Oh, he's just 23 and
I
dumb.
know, but then he kind of gives it, I think he gives himself up here because he uses the term, he's like, coming into the game. And I'm like, whoa.
Yeah.
I thought you were looking for love.
What did he say? As one thing, but maybe you want to be another.
He's like, yeah, but like you can change. It's giving Vernon last season.
Yes.
But without upfront saying,
Yeah.
I'm a boy. He's going for the vulnerability strategy where you're like, I'm going to reveal something and then maybe they'll like see through it and like it'll all work out.
Yeah.
Do you reckon that's what's going on?
Yeah, I think so. And like less eating out than last season.
Unfortunately.
Yeah.
But it's two handsome mustached men.
Yeah. Very handsome.
I reckon she's busted him.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah. He slipped up.
His time
He's
is
basically
short.
revealed he's an F-boy at this point. Yeah. Which I was like, called it.
Well, we knew, right? Like, yes.
Elimination time. And this time we do actually get an elimination. I feel like it's been a while.
Yes.
And then I was like, maybe Abby's going to F with us once again. But alas. Nicole puts Tim and Sean in the bottom, which I was like, ooh.
Well, hang on. Sorry. I'm getting all the names right.
Yeah.
You can just cut that part.
Crystal chooses Jerome and Frank.
Yes.
Which was like obvious after their chats.
So clear. See, and at this point, when those four boys were up, I'm like, I think they're going to get rid of all of them. Because
I thought it might have been a double.
Right? Did they do that, or is that just on RuPaul's Drag Race? I don't know.
I don't know. I feel like they could.
Oh, there was that one time when... Oh, no. The last season when she put... Instead of reading out two names, she just read out the same person twice. Do you remember that?
Oh, that's right.
Season one? Yeah. Sorry.
Ali, very on brand for Ali. She picks Wess and Nugget. Which I'm like, wow, girl.
It is, yeah.
Whew. Crystal says Jerome's lost his fight. And she's not into that, which I'm like, okay.
Sure.
Or you could just admit that you don't like him.
You don't like him.
Yeah,
which
is
just
totally
don't like
fine.
It's, yeah.
That's the one thing that does shit me about this show. Like, when the girls are all fun, it doesn't come into play as much. But this time, it's like, I need them to stop the act that, like, they're actually into everyone.
Yes.
And it's just like, and that they have to justify some behavioral thing to send them home. I'm like, you can just be like, we're not vibing.
Yeah.
And do it earlier than later, I
feel like, like The Bachelor, I think The Bachelor does a pretty good job of making you, think that maybe everyone's in the game a bit. And this show, or especially this season, does it like much worse, I think.
Yeah. But it's like a totally different thing. It's like, it's more about guessing who's an F-boy and who's not, and about all those like fun jokes about like toxic masculinity and shit, which is so fun.
Yes.
But then every now and then I'm like, okay, I'm going to need to be like on board with the girlies.
Yeah.
And Ali's just killing my vibe.
Oh, Ali. Again, I just honestly hope she never watches this show again. But that's okay.
So this is so good. Like, So first Jerome kind of claps back a bit. He's like, well, look, I've been really genuine this whole time. It's up to you who you want to spend time with.
Yeah.
You haven't chosen me to spend much time with me. And I'm like, fair.
Yep.
He was quite chill. Then we get a flashback to Nathan spilling the tea on Frank. And I'm like, that's right. I forgot about this storyline.
Yeah, but it's the same tea. He's literally got two stories.
Yeah.
If his whole job in this show is to spill the tea to the girls, he's not doing a great job.
So the tea is that Frank actually is the one that cheated on his ex, not his ex cheating on him.
Yeah.
At New Year's.
Yes.
Famously the time when everyone cheats.
Is it?
I don't know.
Oh.
Famously the time where everyone gets fucked up.
Yeah.
So,
yeah.
Anyway, they're still trying to bring that story in, but I'm kind of over it. Nicole brings up Tim and how he hid the child.
Yes.
The child.
He's a good liar. He could lie about anything.
Yeah, she's like, look, why did you keep that from me? Blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, okay. And then again, I'm like, oh, that's right. No one went home. So we've been holding on to all these reasons.
Yeah.
She's also not sure about Sean's intentions. And look, this was a terrible week for Sean. His performance was terrible. But I still think, like, let's be real, it's going to be Jack and Sean at the end for her.
Yeah, absolutely.
For sure. So we know that he's not going anywhere.
Yeah.
And then this was so good. So Ellie is like, yeah, so just not really vibing with you guys for no particular reason. Yeah. And then I love this. Wes is like, look, there's been 7 dates. I've not been on one.
Yeah.
You're clearly only here for Joe.
Yeah.
And I was like, go the fuck off, Wes. It was so good.
He went her so hard.
He read her to filth.
Yeah. Like, and when I thought it was finished, then he like went her even harder.
He was like, I'm not finished yet. Yeah, I think he maybe went on a little bit too long, but I was like, good stuff. Yeah, he claps back. I'm so here for it.
He was savage.
And then even better was she's like, well, you've been playing it safe. And he's like, safe? Like, what do you mean? He's like, what are you talking about? And she's like, you need to step it up. And he's like, step what up? And I was like, this is incredible television.
Yeah, amazing. And like, do you think she's got like an ear in her? Like, do you think she's got producers telling her? But like, she could give nothing back. Because I mean, the points he made were great. Like,
I can't believe they kept it in. Because like, I feel like the show wants to make these women look like they are so fucking cool
and like female
and
empowerment
desirable,
and,
and all that, which it normally does. But the
Yes.
fact they let this in, I was like, wow, now the producers are even turning on Ali.
Yeah,
They can't. There's nothing they can do.
Does everyone hate Ali?
I honestly think they might,
I know hate's a strong
which
word.
sucks.
Yeah.
But yeah, I was kind of living.
Oh, it was the best. Yeah.
And then look, he dug his own grave. But it's like, you're going, so you might as well just say what's on your mind.
Go out fighting.
Nicole says bye to Tim.
Yep.
Which we knew was going to happen.
No
We saw that
surprise.
coming. Crystal puts our boy Jerome out of his misery.
Yep.
And Ali chooses, wait for it, Wess. And then finally we get some reveals, which, we thought by now we would already know.
Yes.
That's that.
Yeah.
Tim is a nice guy, which did you think Tim was going to be a nice guy?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah,
Yes.
especially with the child.
Yes.
It's like, of course. And then this is the gag. Jerome.
Jerome.
I mean, I kind of saw it coming just because he was the larrikin character, right?
Yes.
So it could have gone either way.
Yeah, but he's a fuckboy.
Yeah. Kind of love it.
And what did he say? He was like, oh, I would have stolen you 50 grand.
He's like, yeah, it was like 50 grand.
Yes.
So good.
And he was going to spend it on kibble for his dogs.
Yeah. And look, it would have been great if he was more in the running, because then this reveal could have happened like later down the track when they were actually
If it
dating.
was maybe Jerome from his Instagram photos, do you think he could have got to the end maybe?
Oh, yeah, maybe.
Anyway.
No, true.
Oh.
Well, Jerome, we love you. We think you were
We do
great,
love
and
you.
I'm annoyed that you weren't featured more prominently
Yes, we love you.
in the season. I think you got out larrikined, or not, like out kind of like silly guyed by Doug.
Yes.
I think Crystal was just more into Doug.
Yeah.
So she picked him as the kind of like comic relief character.
Crystal was a bit mean right at the end there, right?
Yeah.
Like she didn't let him just kind of have his, which I was surprised because I thought she'd, but
well, they do this thing
like,
as well where it's like, oh, you're an F-boy, that means you're the worst person in the world.
Yeah.
And I'm like, come on, this is like a silly label.
Yeah.
But she was pissed. She was like,
really pissed.
because he's like, we're mates, right? We're going to be mates. She's like, we're not mates, Jerome, which I was like,
oh, shit.
But again, she's doing good TV.
Yeah, we need to look at their socials.
She
and
was
see
shook.
If they follow each other.
She should have been celebrating because she got it right.
Yes. Yep.
But yeah, she's like, we are not mates.
I mean, she's definitely still has some fuckboys in there, but that's okay.
Yeah. And then Wes is a nice guy, which I was like, yes!
Yes.
That made it, like if Wes was an F-boy, we
Yes.
all would have lost.
Yeah.
And Ali would have been like smug, like, huh, knew it. Because he was nice, it makes everything he said to her like suddenly so valid.
It was so harsh. Like, look, I agree. It did go on for a little bit longer, but good on him because,
The best bit was, what do you mean by step it up? Step what up? Soak what up?
Yeah.
Like it was very that. He says, I hope you get an F-boy at the end. And he takes
and he steals your money.
That was like a little bit mean. Come on, mate. Yeah, I felt for Ali then. Also, he's doing her a favor because I feel like now that's the slap in the face she needed. And now she's going to step it up. And by that I mean, she's not going to pick Joe at the end. Because this is going to, Wes's words are going to like echo.
But I honestly think that she's going to end up with the choice of two F-boys. She will. Like, it'll be Chad and Joe.
You think they're both? You think Chad's an F-boy?
Yes, absolutely.
Really?
Yes, absolutely.
Oh, shit.
I think so, yeah. So I think she's probably going to lose 50 grand, which is why she won't watch the show, which is not such a bad thing.
Well, if my calculations are correct, we've only got 2 episodes left.
Shit.
Oh, my God.
That's a lot of vodka cruises.
I know. It's a lot of cruises to sing. Nick Price, thank you so much for joining me this week.
It was a pleasure.
It was so
Thank
much
you.
fun.
So much fun. Please invite me back again for something else.
Anytime. I would love to. And before you go, be nice to your mother and don't put sugar in your coffee.
Thanks, Sam.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Thank you for listening to The Cringe is Real with me, Sam Cremant. If you would like to support the show, rate, review, share, and tell your friends about it. You can also find me on Instagram and Twitter. Links are in the show notes.